So this video is going to be a little bit different from the ones that I normally make. I know I normally have a specific topic when I'm talking about most of my videos, but I just want to make this video real quick because we just hit 100 subscribers, and this is an announcement I have been looking forward to for a long time now. And guys, we are finally here. I just wanted to make this video to thank everybody who has been a part of this journey, who has supported me, who has left words of encouragement, and has just been awesome. This journey has just been amazing so far, and it's just getting started. Right? It's just 100 subscribers. Like, it's really not even that much, but I'm just so grateful. I'm just so thankful to just be where I am right now, just to be able to say that I'm doing this and I'm living out my dream and doing the things that I always wanted to do, especially since I was growing up. I always envisioned myself doing something like this and being in a position like this, and I owe it all to you guys, and I do it all for you guys. So just wanted to make this video to let you guys know that I'm thankful and I appreciate all the support so far. It has not been easy at all. If I came out here and said that this journey was easy for me, that it wasn't difficult, I'd be lying. But your guys' support and you guys' encouragement, you guys just tuning in, just to be able to see the views and seeing that people are interested in what I'm talking about, and that people could be interested in hearing me and hearing from me and what I have to say, is just motivation enough. So I thank you guys for that. But I do want to add on a couple of other parts of this video just for anybody who, and maybe somebody does look to me for encouragement. Maybe they do. And I just want to just leave a couple of things and go over some of the things that were instrumental to me to get to where I am right now. The number one thing that I want everybody who watches me to remember is that no matter what, you can make it to wherever you want to in life as long as you are willing to keep trying, as long as you are willing to keep pushing, as long as you are willing to keep going. You will make it to wherever you desire to in life, I'm telling you. Because if I would have listened to all the people around me who were telling me that it wasn't a good idea and that things weren't going to work out, then I would have never made it to even at this point. If I would have listened to all the doubts in my head, even all the self doubt that I had about myself, all the times that I didn't think things were going to work out for me with this channel, then I wouldn't have even made it to where I am right now. You know what I'm saying? And I say all these things because I want people to understand what it really takes in order to accomplish a goal, especially a big goal, a goal that you cannot see in your present moment. It takes a lot of grit, it takes a lot of determination, it takes a lot of willpower. It's going to take everything that you have within you. I'm telling you, I have given everything that I have within me so far to keep this thing going, to keep my videos coming out, because pretty much I'm doing it all by myself. I don't have any help doing these videos, and it is a lot, especially as a beginner. It's starting to get easier for me now, but I'm telling you, that's going to be the same thing with you. It's going to be very hard in the beginning. Whatever it is that you want to set out to do, whether it be YouTube or it be something else, whatever it is, I'm telling you, it's going to be very hard in the beginning. And not only is it going to be very hard in the beginning, but you're not going to see a lot of your results. You're not going to see the results that you expect to see at the beginning, because the reality of it is that we as humans, we tend to place higher expectations on ourselves or what we do more than we should. Like, for example, I would always think that my videos would have to get 10,000 views, and if they didn't get 10,000 views, I would view them as a failure. And I'm telling you right now, if you have that type of mentality, whatever it is that you want to do, is going to be very detrimental to you, because everything starts off small, right? You gotta think about sowing seeds, right? Planting seeds, right? A seed be this big, right? And it takes a long time for it to grow. But if you sit there and you just put the seed in the ground and you water it for a couple seconds, it's not going to be a Jack and a Beanstalk story. You know what I'm saying? You have to let things grow. You have to give things time. And I know I say this a lot, but I have to keep drilling it in your guys' heads, because I want you to understand that things take time. All good things take time. The more than likely, the better that something is, the longer that is going to take to actually develop, the longer that is going to take to actually come together. And you have to remember that, and you have to give yourself grace whenever you're pursuing something, especially if it's not in the normal, especially if you're doing something that goes against the grain. You have to give yourself grace. You have to give yourself time. You have to be patient with yourself, right? The Bible says to let patience have its perfect work, that you may be mature and not lacking anything, right? And that goes with not even just you as a person, but it could be whatever it is, like with your content, right? I've had to learn to be patient, right? To let patience have its perfect work with my content, right? Understanding that I want to be super good and I want my videos to be high quality and all that, but it's a journey, right? It's not a sprint, right? It's a marathon. You always just have to remember that and be patient with yourself. Give yourself time, because the reality of it is, I don't know if you guys have ever seen the meme or the picture. I'm gonna put it up on the screen right now, but it's basically a picture and it shows two different people mining, and they're digging for diamonds, right? And one person, they get so far and they get right there. They get right to the edge of that glory, but they got discouraged and they turned away. And then there's another guy that's just plowing away. He's plowing away. He's far away from it. But you would think that the way that he is moving and the way that he is portraying himself, you would think that he's right next to it. And I say that because there are a lot of you guys that are out there that are probably close to your breakthrough. And I'm telling you that more times than not, we are the people at the bottom of that picture who are right next to that breakthrough. They're close, they're super close to that breakthrough. They're closer than they think that they are, but they get discouraged and they turn away from it. I'm telling you, do not be like that person. It's very easy to get discouraged, but I want to encourage you to let you know that even when you do feel discouraged, you wouldn't be feeling discouraged if you didn't make any progress. When you first started, you weren't discouraged. You were very motivated. You had a lot of willpower. You had a lot of energy. So the fact that you're now at this point to where those emotions have changed within you and now you're starting to get a little discouraged, you're starting to get a little wary, know that that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing, because that means that you're tired now from all the work that you've put in. And that's okay. It's okay to be tired. It's okay to be fatigued. It's okay to be a little burnt out at times. But what's not okay is to give up. What's not okay is to turn around, right? You have to keep going. You have to keep pushing. You have to persevere. You have to love what you're doing. You have to understand that love, what is love, right? Love always perseveres. Love never fails, right? So if you really love what you're doing, you're always going to persevere. And I'm telling you, as long as you make a commitment to always persevere at whatever it is that you're doing, you will never fail. I know I'm not going to fail with this, right? I've seen it now. I've seen the potential. I know what I'm capable of. I know what this channel is capable of. I know what you guys are capable of. I know where you guys are capable of bringing me to, because it's ultimately you guys that I need in order to be able to reach this goal. I couldn't do it without you guys. I'm very grateful for you guys. But I see the potential now. I'm not going to let anybody tell me that this isn't meant for me, that this isn't my purpose, that this isn't what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm going to live every day. That's what this is, because I know that's what it is now. I've seen it. I asked for a sign, I prayed for a sign, and I got it, right? I knew if I hit 100 subscribers, it's time to take off. And now that I've seen the growth, man, I'm telling you, there's no looking back. And there are some times I get wary. There are some times that I'm like, I don't want to make any content. I'll be honest with you. Today I really didn't do much of anything. Today was one of those discipline, just get through it because you need to type of days. I really didn't feel like doing anything today, but I still pushed through, right? And you're gonna have a lot of days like that on your journey with whatever it is, steamer retention, whatever goal or whatever higher self you're trying to achieve. You're gonna have a lot of those days where you're not gonna feel like you want to do it. But I'm telling you, those are the days that count the most towards getting towards any goal, is going to be the days that you don't feel like doing it at all, but you still do it anyway. That's going to determine your capability, and is going to determine your potential. Because the truth of the matter is, if you really want to do something, you'll do it, even when you don't feel like doing it. That's the reality of it. If you really want to do something, you'll do it, even when you don't want to do it. Because you want to do it, because want for it is so, it overpowers all the negative emotions. It overpowers all the negative feelings that you could experience and that you will experience, right? But that won't matter in the end, because you have to be focused on the end goal. And that's why I want to leave you guys with. I don't want to make this video too long, but I want to leave you guys with focus on the end goal, right? Focus on when you do reach that goal, because you have to believe whatever that goal is, that you can reach it, that you will achieve it. And you have to really visualize. You have to keep replaying that scenario in your mind over and over and over again, so you can get a real grasp of the image of it mentally, because if you don't have that image of you succeeding mentally, it's going to be very hard for you to try to transfigure that into the physical realm. It's going to be very hard for you to try to manifest that into reality, to try to bring that into reality if you can't even process it in the mind, because everything starts in the mind. So if your vision of it in your mind is skewed, then obviously your ability to be able to bring that out is going to be skewed too. So whatever it is that you dream of, whatever it is that you envision for yourself in your life, don't be afraid to dream. That's what I'm gonna leave you guys on. Do not be afraid to dream. All of this, even just as small as it is now. I've only been doing this for 7 months, but this is a dream, and I'm chasing that dream. And I'm telling you, there's no other feeling, there's no other level of satisfaction than doing the thing that you feel in your heart you are meant to do, and everything aligns for you to do. And whatever that is for you, go after it 100%. I've been saying this since day one, since my first video, and I'm gonna keep saying it after every single milestone, after every single goal that I reach with this channel. I'm gonna keep telling y'all it, because that's what I do it for. I do it to motivate, inspire, and encourage you guys to do the exact same things that I'm doing in my life. So if there's anything that you will ever take away from my videos, let it be that you can do anything that you want to in this world, as long as you are willing to believe, and as long as you are willing to strive to actually make it happen. Give it everything that you've got. Give it 100%, because I'm telling you, you're not going to regret chasing your dream. You're not going to regret going after the things that you genuinely want to in this life. What you're going to regret is doing the opposite. What you're going to regret is not putting in 100%. It's not giving it your all each and every single day. You're not going to look back 5 to 10 years from now and be like, oh man, I wish I was less disciplined. I wish I was less consistent. I wish I was less persevering. Now you're going to look back and you're going to wish that you were more of those things, not less. So focus on those things above all else, and I promise you will be okay. But that's going to be it for me in this video. Again, I just wanted to say thank you guys for all the support. Thank you guys for all the love. I do genuinely appreciate it. And we're going to go up 2025. It's going to be a great year. I turned 22 on Friday. I'm looking forward to it. That's why I've been chill, laid back, because I'm just trying to enjoy it, ride off 21 into the sunset, and then go into 22 with a fresh mind. But I'm telling you, once Friday hits, once 22 hits, we're going to hit the ground running. And we're going to run it up this year. I promise. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.